Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Saturday! Oh, Saturday is the best day of the week. He was like, whoa dude, that was too much singing for me on a Saturday, broski. When I was a kid, Saturday was the day that Real Monsters, a new episode of Rugrats, and you'd sit on a big orange couch and watch some Snick. Today I just sit around and watch some Netflix with my Huskaroni pizza. Yeah, that's you, Miss Teeth. On today's episode, we're gonna be doing something really dope-alicious. Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing some football, broski. Are you ready? You ready to play some football? Hot 1, 2, let's go. All right, you wanna be the quarterback? You wanna be the quarterback? Okay, you ready? Down. Sit. Fight. Let's go. Whoa. You can't run without the ball. No, that's a blitz, bro. You ran without me. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is Husky cheating football, dude. You're cheating. He fakes left. He fakes right. He fakes left. He fakes right. No, you're not the referee, dude. You're on my team. He goes in for the steal. Oh, she runs away with it. You better give me that, lady. You better give me that. Give me that ball, dude. Give me that. Oh, interception. No, that's not what we're doing on today's episode, although Husky football is super duper fun. No, on today's episode, we're gonna be talking about 3 things that you should never do to a Siberian Husky. These are things that people commonly ask me in the comments like, hey dude, I have a Siberian Husky, should I be doing this or should I be doing that? And most of the time I'm like, no dude, you don't have to do any of those things. So today I've compiled a list of those things that people ask me that you absolutely shouldn't do whenever you get a Siberian Husky. How ready are you, Britney Spears? Are you readier than Freddie? Get it! Oh yeah, he got that fee ball. Let's jump right into the episode and talk about it. Let's discuss a few things that you should never do to Siberian Huskies. Scooby-Doo-bop-bop-bop-bop-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. This is what it looks like when it's nighttime in the 60 Formula house. You got Roo standing on the counter over there, and Britney Spears is waiting for some food to munch on. Okie doke. One of the first things that people ask me all the time that is absolutely not necessary to do whenever you got yourself a Siberian Husky is trim their paw hair. Now, if you aren't familiar with what Siberian Huskies look like, if you look down at their paw, they have a lot of hair that comes out from underneath it. You can see just by looking at Britney Spears' paw that he's got a, like a pretty hairy paw here. There's a bunch of extra fur just coming out from the bottom of it. So a lot of people ask themselves, hey, do I need to trim this hair on the bottom of my Siberian Husky's paws? It seems to be growing longer and longer the older that they get, and I'm just kind of worried. It makes them slip around and slide all over my house. Is this something I need to get a pair of scissors or a razor out and shave off? The answer is no. Siberian Huskies need this fur underneath their paws to keep their feetsies warm. Believe it or not, this is the reason why Siberian Huskies grow fur on the bottom of their feet. It's so whenever they go and walk in snow or walk in the ice, it keeps the pads of their feet warm. So yeah, it may not look amazingly spectacular, it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing thing to look at, but Siberian Huskies need the fur on the bottom of their feet to keep their toesies insulated and make sure they ain't freezing a hypothermia on their little toesy nails. Good girl. She's like, no, don't want the ball. I want that thing. Now this goes without mentioning that you should never shave a Siberian Husky. If it's getting hot, don't shave your Husky down. Put them in a place where there's some AC, cool down the climate, get some fans, get a giant pool of ice if you have to, but never shave your Siberian Husky down. Now most people know this, but in case you don't, now you do. And this just goes along with never having to trim or cut the hairs on the tips of their little toes. Look how long the hair on the bottom of Gila's paw is. There is so much fur on both of them. What is this, like what you do whenever I'm showing off the bottom of your feet? You don't like it? Yeah, you guys go crazy. All right, let's talk numero 2 when it comes to things you never want to do when owning a Siberian Husky. Tons of people want to let their Siberian Huskies roam freely in their backyards, and by doing so, they need a fence or a gate. But sometimes people don't have fences or gates, so they decide to go with an electric fence. If you don't know what this is, it's basically an invisible fence that uses electric currents to keep your dog within a certain boundary or range. So if your dog gets close to the boundaries of this invisible fence, they get a shock. Now, the reason that you should never go with this strategy is because A, it's negative reinforcement, and you're teaching your Siberian Husky that if you go out of bounds or if you leave the area, you're gonna get hurt with a shock. But besides that, Siberian Huskies can run clean through an electric fence. It is no problemo to them. So many people who have Siberian Huskies have tried to get an electric fence or an invisible fence to keep their Huskies in their yard, and 9 times out of 10, that Husky will run straight through that electric fence. It doesn't even affect them, bro.
That's how strong Huskies are.
So do yourself a favor. If you plan on housing these Huskies in your backyard, if you want to keep them confined with a gate, don't use electric fences. And last but not least, probably the most important one you want to stay away from, the thing you want to avoid the most, is not giving your Siberian Husky enough exercise. Siberian Huskies are a working dog breed, which means they need tons of active stimulation. And this is even a battle for some of the most seasoned Husky owners. Take us, for example. We used to have a backyard at the previous house that we owned. Both of our Siberian Huskies were much slimmer than they are today. Because they don't have a backyard to freely run around in, and they're dependent on the walks with us and the play they get indoors to get exercise, it creates this problem where, hey, your Siberian Husky can get really fat. Now, neither of my Siberian Huskies are really fat, but both of them battle with weight issues because they don't get enough exercise that they should. Now, this is something we're working on. Soon we're gonna be moving and we're gonna be getting a whole bunch of land. That's our #1 priority. So you guys will get plenty of exercise. But this is something that's really important that I want to stress. If you want to get a Siberian Husky, never keep them from getting exercise. Not only will they get out of shape super quickly, but you will notice a difference in their weight. Now, Britney Spears has been pretty good about keeping his booty slim, but Gila, on the other hand, well, let's just say her new nickname is Miss Meatball. Am I right or am I right, missus? I know, it's a little bit harsh, but it's true. You know what I mean? If you notice that your Siberian Husky is gaining a little bit of weight, the best thing to do is just up that exercise. But #3 on the list, never deprive your Siberian Husky of the essential exercises that they need. Yeah,
It's a good girl, dude. You better give me that. Yeah, you better give me that. Oh my goodness, you better give me that. I'm gonna chase you all around the house until you give me that ball.
we had a blast today, and we hope you guys had a fun time as well. If you guys, whoa! If you guys did have fun today, be sure to smash that like button down below and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on all the fun new episodes that we have with both these Huskaroni pizzas. And until next time, we'll see you with another episode of Guess What? Yep, whatever we make. Peace! Scooby-Doo bop 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 ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo.